Hi, my name is Amit, and I'm the Operations Manager at FleetSpark. This is video 14 in our Trucking 101 series. In the previous video, we covered how to choose the right first trailer and the freight segment for your trucking business. In this video, we're going to break down how to find loads as a new trucker, especially when you're running under your own new authority. Finding loads is the first real operational challenge for new carriers. You can have a truck, insurance, and active authority and still fail if you can't consistently book freight at rates that cover your costs. Beginners often think finding loads means downloading a load board app, scrolling listings, and grabbing whatever looks available. Reality isn't that simple. Brokers and shippers don't hand freight to just anybody because there's real risk on their side. When you're new, they aren't evaluating you like a truck looking for miles. They're evaluating you like a risk decision. They're asking, can this carrier show up on time? Will they communicate? Will they protect the freight? Will the paperwork be clean? That's why booking loads is really about your reputation. And for a new authority, building that reputation is what unlocks access to better freight and keeps you profitable. But here's the catch. As a new carrier, you're competing for freight without a long track record. So you can't build your week around whatever pops up on a load board. You need a repeatable system that keeps your truck consistently booked, builds momentum in the same lanes, and minimizes unpaid empty miles. Your main goal as a new owner-operator is to build broker relationships. Load boards are where many of those relationships start. Then your job is to earn the trust that turns one-time bookings into repeat freight. Load boards are marketplaces where brokers and shippers post available freight, and carriers search, call, negotiate, and book loads. Used the right way, they help you get moving, learn lanes, and, most importantly, start building broker relationships. Boards like DAT, Truckstop, and 123 Load Board give you visibility into lanes and spot rates. But they're crowded marketplaces, and the best freight often gets booked through existing relationships. Brokers are the main gatekeepers to freight, and for new truckers, they're often the fastest route to consistent work because they already control the freight flow. Brokers look at authority age, insurance coverage, safety signals, communication, and reliability to see if you are a low-risk, dependable option. If you communicate clearly, show up on time, and protect the freight, brokers remember you. Consistency is what gets you onto preferred carrier lists. But you also need to make sure the broker you're dealing with is reliable and pays cleanly. Before you haul, check the broker's credit history and reviews using tools like DAT. Getting paid late, or not at all, can cripple a new operation faster than almost any mechanical issue. Instead of working directly with a broker, you can deal with an intermediary like a dispatcher who searches for loads and manages paperwork in exchange for a fee. Working with a dispatcher can save you time, but it also can increase your operational risk if they book cheap loads or send you into weak lanes. A broker relationship is transactional. They offer a load at a rate, and you decide if it fits your costs and lane plan. A dispatcher relationship is ongoing, they build your week, and if they chase cheap freight, your margins take the hit. If you want to go beyond brokers and dispatchers, you can reach out to shippers directly. It's harder at first, but it can become your most stable source of repeat freight. Instead of competing for random loads every day, you earn repeat freight from the same customers. That usually starts with cold calls, emails, or in-person visits, asking for the transportation coordinator. Direct freight is relationship-driven, and it takes time to build, but it's how many operators reduce volatility long-term. Another option, especially if you want steady volume, is government contracts, like postal or municipal freight. They provide consistent work, but they also come with stricter compliance standards and heavier documentation requirements than most brokered loads. In the end, finding loads isn't about chasing the highest rate. It's about building a lane strategy you can run consistently. Repeat lanes and repeat brokers create predictability, and predictability is what stabilizes cash flow, reduces operational mistakes, and strengthens your reputation in the market. But that only works if your numbers give you breathing room. If your fixed costs are too high, you're forced into bad freight just to keep the truck moving. Financing stability matters because it determines which loads you can afford to say no to, and being able to say no is how you stay profitable. At FleetSpark, we help owner-operators get fundable, stay compliant, and stay profitable by structuring financing and back-office systems around real operating conditions. If you're ready to move forward, contact our team today. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.